Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4 and also thank you for Miss Titu and also my fellow audience member. Today we will discuss about public sector accounting. And before we start the presentation, allow us to introduce ourselves first. My name is Dimas Dian Nugroho and also my friend Hafid Kurniawan, Indra Mahaputra, Valentino Ardiansyah, Angga Islami Siregar, Rizky Lamtama Sitorus, and dan Muhammad Fikri Raka Andarwa.
The first definition of public sector organization. Public sector organization an economic entity that provide to public goods or service to improve the public welfare and not for profit. Next topics, two types of public sector organization. There are two types. Number one is government organization, with the aim to provide service to the public and implementing state policies. The main source of funding account for tax, levies, and government loans. Its responsibility is to use budget for the public and legislative bodies with strict regulation. Number two is non-profit organization, an institution that's a specific goal and works together to achieve a goal. Funding sources come from donation, sponsorship, or grants from the private and government institution. Responsibility to donors, the board of directors, and the community regarding the use of funds.
The next type of public sector organization is a government organization. A government organization is a public sector organization established with the aim of providing service to the community or public service. Government organizations are divided into two types, namely central government and local government. Central government is an organization of government agency at the national level. This organization is led by the central government. Meanwhile, local government organizations are divided into two types, namely provincial local government organization and city local government organization. There are three characteristics of government organization. The first is the use of government accounting standard, meaning that government organizations do not use accounting standard like profit-seeking companies, but rather government accounting standard. The second is a bureaucratic organization structure. A bureaucratic organization structure is a hierarchical structure with a clear division of tasks, written rules, and authority centralized in leadership according to rank. The third characteristic is responsible to the public. Government organization aim to serve the public and therefore must be full responsible to the public.
Okay, let's go to the next topic. Like the government organization before, the non-profit organization can also be classified into two sectors. The first one is the private sector and the second one is public sector. The public sector consists of organizations owned and managed by the government that aim to provide public service, and that's not about to generate profit, but the public sector is to improve the social welfare. Meanwhile, the private sector consists of organizations owned and managed by individuals or private groups. Their main goals is usually to earn profit. Although some private organizations operate to social or charitable purpose. Alright, in this slide, I want to explain to you about the characteristic of non-profit organization. There is 3 points of the characteristic the non-profit organization. The first one is use specific non-profit accounting standards. What is this? This is a financial report are focused on the transparency, not about the profit. The second one is flexible organization structure. This organization may involve volunteer and focus on the social missions. The third one, accountable to related parties like donors, governments, and the public.
Next in this slide, we will discuss the difference between the public sector and the private sector. There are several main aspects that distinguish them. However, each of these differences will be explained in more detail in the following slide. On this slide, we can see a comparison between the public sector and the private sector. First, in terms of activity, the public sector focuses on providing public service, while the private sector focuses on selling goods and services for profit. Second, regarding accountability pattern, the public sector is responsible to the community or the public, while the private sector is responsible to shareholders or owner. Third, in terms of organizational culture, the public sector tends to be more formal and structured, while the private sector is generally more flexible. In budget preparation, the public sector is more open and transparent, while the private sector tends to be more closed and less transparent.
Okay, the next one, I will briefly explain the difference between the public sector and the private sector based on three main aspects. That is goals, legislation, and funding source. And the first one is goals. The public sector focus on improving public welfare. Its mean is to serve society and provide public service. In contrast, the private sector aims at maximizing shareholders' wealth. Its main goals is to generate profit and increase company value. So simply put, the public sector is serve-oriented, while the private sector is profit-oriented. And the second is legislation. Public sector's organizations operate strictly in accordance with applicable laws and regulations. Government institutions must follow legal rules in every activity they carry out. Meanwhile, the private sector organizations make decisions based on profit and loss considerations. Their strategies and activities are strongly influenced by financial performance. And the third is funding source. The public sector is funded through membership dues, voluntary contributions, tax, grant, and other legal revenues. On the other hand, the private sector is funded by the company operating results, meaning income from business activities, and investment from shareholders.
Next, we are discussing about similarity between private sector and public sector. There's a three. First, an important part of the national economic system, which enhance a free counting system, information for developing company. The second has facing limited resource, such as funds, labor, and time, but it can handle it by number three, or the third similarity, having similar financial management and organizational management system. When company has good system, can handle facing limited resource well to get more power and get best quality in their company. So, as a conclusion in this part is public sector provides public goods or services which helps many people to get many benefits for improving public welfare. Therefore, this is our presentation, and we are sorry if there's wrong some words. And thank you for watching us. Thank you all.